Welcome to this episode of Say It with Scott, where we talk about how the words we use can affect the lives we live. I'm Scott Sery, and I'm a copywriter and a lover of how we can tweak one or two words here and there and dramatically change the message that we're sending. This episode is brought to you by Strategic Advisor Board and from my company, Sery Content Development. So today we are going to go through different kinds of copywriting. As you know, copywriting is a little bit different than just regular writing, as it employs some psychological tips and tricks to really encourage the reader in and draw them in so that they want to be part of your business, and they do so by signing up to become a client. There are a ton of different areas of expertise in copywriting. As you drive down the street, you probably see billboards with some copy on it. Those are copywriters that have really honed their craft to do really small sentences, really small bits of copy so that you can drive past that billboard and within an instant you're intrigued, you're captivated, you're motivated to call the number or visit whatever store happens to be advertised. So all the way from there, all the way to things like white papers that are multiple pages long that just describe what the business is all about and what their industry is all about and what their service packages are all about. These are vastly different from micro copy on up to multiple pages long. So where does copywriting fall in, and where do my expertise land when we talk about writing content and writing copy? So as we know, we have that micro copy, those advertisements. We can do email newsletters. There are sales pages, landing pages, home, about us, and services pages. Blogs incorporate a lot of copywriting techniques. There are white papers, there's brochure contents, there's written newsletters, which vary a little bit, but from email newsletter in how they're displayed and how they're organized and what kind of content goes out through those. So when you're looking at copywriting as a whole, you kind of have to look at it as a big sphere of all the written words that are drawing clients in and drawing customers towards you. But then you want to go with a copywriter that has the expertise in the area that you really need in order to draw on your clients. So if you have a ton of business coming from social media, you don't want to hire a white paper copywriter because they're not going to know those little nuances that go into Facebook posts, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, whatever else there is out there these days. So when you're looking for a copywriter, you first have to look at where all your clients are kind of hanging out. And that's where you really want to push out to them. So for myself, I work with a lot of businesses that like blogs, email newsletters, and case studies. They're three fairly different areas of expertise, but the blogs are something that's super fun and easy to create because I can exercise a ton of creativity. We don't really have to get in those micro nuances of, do I use this word versus that word? We just have to kind of make it entertaining and fun to read. And then it's a really quick and snappy sales piece that a business can promote throughout their social media content, in their newsletters, anything like that. I can then take that blog and I repurpose it into an email newsletter where I condense it down from, maybe 700 words down to 150, where I leave those same snappy, punchy bits in there, but now it's not so long, it's super easy to consume, and there's a quick button on how to get more information or get more involved. The case studies are a little bit outside of that realm. Case studies are more of telling this whole story of the client and how they weren't quite succeeding, but then they found your business and your business lifted them up. It's a weird hero story where you're actually the hero, but we design it so the client is the hero and they only get there because of you. We'll get into more about case studies in another video, but for now you know that copywriting is a huge bit of industry where each copywriter specializes in different little places. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this episode of Say It with Scott. I hope you found some inspiration and education that you can now go and apply to your business. Remember, if you're having trouble applying it or getting it just right, click the link in the description below. We are happy to help. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. That subscription helps get these updates to you every single day so you can grow and get better.